Hello everyone, welcome to this special episode. It is an episode where we will play Benfica twice in the Europa League. Can we get through to the knockout stages? We're about to find out. Welcome to Be a Legend. Hello and welcome to this special episode of To Be a Legend. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have the two games against Benfica in Group F of the Europa League. And as you will see, a recap on how we've done so far. Everybody's played two games. Benfica have won two. We have won two. Benfica 8 goals for, 2 goals against, a goal difference of 6 with 6 points. And we have 6 for, 1 against, a goal difference of 5. Asana and Hajduk Split are the two teams in the bottom there, and they need to get some wins if they are going to get back into this. So as you'll see, up to now, Benfica beat Hajduk Split by 5 goals to 1 when we beat Asana 3-0, a 3-1 win against Hajduk Split, and Benfica beating Asana 3-1. So that's how it has gone so far. Now I've got the thing working wrongly. So today's game is at home to Benfica. So we need to really see if we can get that effectively, what is a home leg, working well. And then, of course, we will come back for the reverse games in the next one. But, of course, that will also mean that Hajduk Split and Asana have a chance of beating one another, which means they can put points on the board. So we need to stay cracking away if we can with that. So today's episode, the home game first, and then we will have the away game, and then we will get a rough idea of how we are going to get on, whether we are actually going to progress or whether it will come down to the last 2 games of the group. Asana first, and then on the 9th of December we will play Hajduk Split. And will it come down to those 2 games? Who knows? Who knows? Right. Without any more to do, let's go through to the team that we are putting out for that first game, a home game in the Europa League against Benfica. And this is the team that we're putting out against Benfica for this first Europa League match of 2. Kovar in goal, Gomez, Mabete, Tabu, Burns and La Sala are our defence. Avilia and Henry are in our midfield, with Robson Gatasis coming in for Hagi, who's not fully fit, and Thomas out on the right, with Stewart up front. Robson coming in to replace Montondo, who, to be honest, last few games hasn't been having a good time at all. I just explained that this is going out, so the episode that you will have seen before this, episode 74, won't tell you what the results are with Benfica, but they are sandwiched between the Benfica games. So this has been recorded before that episode, but will be going out after, so we will have played those games. It won't make any sense, but I know what I'm doing. I just thought we'd keep these 2 games together as a special and then catch up on the next episode. So that's the forward, and then Stewart up front with Gomez, Beckett, Carroll, Hagi, Matondo, Pike and Flores all on the bench. We'll be back for the first half. And you join us, and this is how it's looking. Lost 1 in the last 5. Benfica have also lost 1 in the last 5, but not in the last 3 games. So they are currently in good form. And that is confirmation of the Europa League table. As the teams come out, looking to get the game underway. And we are underway. First highlight, 3 minutes in, Kovar to Burns. Burns goes out to Lasala. Breaking from the back. He's got Leighton Stewart in. Leighton Stewart, can he put it away? He can. In off the post. Inside 3 minutes, we are 1-up against Benfica. A little bit too early, methinks. I noticed they've got Sionchu in defence and McTominay. But that was a lovely ball over the top, and Leighton Stewart, he's on form, and Blakesley's going to have trouble getting back into this side. I think he's going to be out on the right side when he comes back in. But well put away. They have a corner now. Lo Celso, and it's headed out by Lasala. Robson gets there. Robson in for Matondo, who's not been having a good game. Leighton Stewart now going on a run. He's gone a little bit early, and Robson, he's in there though. He's got number 2. No, it's been disallowed. He was offside, and I thought he might have been offside, but yay! VAR looking at it, and I'm expecting a disallowed. Yeah. He's offside here. I mean, Robson did pull that back very nicely, but really lost the momentum. Osana have gone 1-up against Hajduk Split. We could have been 2-up inside 10 minutes, which would have been absolutely splendid. But Benfica holding us on at the moment. Lasala now. Long ball, looking for Robson, found him. Thomas brings it down. He's tackled. Goossens, I think it was. Villa putting pressure on the Benfica player. Well tackled by Lasala. And Gattusis to Thomas, and then back to Lasala. Thomas, Henry, looking for Thomas again. He's got it through to Leighton Stewart, who's got number 2. And almost identical to his first, but that is his second goal of the game. 37 minutes gone. Lovely play. Thomas wheeling that ball through, and basically Stewart just went for it. Defenders not doing anything to try and cut it out. I'm just going to check now to see whether it was offside. No, he's well onside. Look at that. There he is. This time onside. Gets his second. Could have been a hat-trick. Corner now from Benfica. Headed clear by Burns. Leighton Stewart comes all the way back to pick it up. We have a break on here. We've got Gattusis and Robson out wide. He's crossing it for Gattusis. And it's number 3. 3-0. Into injury time. A minute into injury time in the first half. And we go 3-0 up. And they've got to really turn the tap on in the second half to come back here. But this was an overload in counter-attack, and Gattusis made the goalkeeper think he was going to stick it down his left side and didn't. Tucked it away in the right, and half-time arrives, and all in all, that was a very productive first half. 5 shots, 3 on target, 1.06 on the XG, 49% possession against their 4 shots, 1 on target, 0.37 and 51% possession. So, first half, all well and good. We're in a good position. 3-0 up. Can we continue the good work in the second half and certainly not implode? Because we've got to go to their place next. Let's see how we do in the second half. And you come back and join us for the second half. One change for Benfica. Koemans is on. And they get the game underway. Koemans back to McTominay, to Cleric. And they are having the early attack. Kovar, Totti, Kovar, Burns. Burns to Taboo. Back to Kovar. Taboo. Kovar, Burns. Come on, boys, get it out. Taboo gets it forward to Leighton Stewart, who finds Thomas. Thomas now, he needs a bit of support. Get that ball in. Didn't get it in, and Goossens picks the ball up forward to Koemans, who's just come on, and that highlight from kickoff continues, which is a bit of a worry because I'm thinking they're going to get one back here, but he puts it wide. Pereira thankfully. Who was it that come off? I will check now. It was Moraes. Moraes? And Osana have gone 3-0 up against Hijuk Split. Lo Celso needs pressing apparently, which we will do. Taboo with a free kick, and the Benfica manager waving his arms about. I think he's too happy at all. Taboo to Henry, to Gattesis, through to Leighton Stewart. He's got his hat-trick. 11th goal of the season, and we are 4-0 up against Benfica. 60 minutes on the hour mark, and we will be more than happy with that. Leighton Stewart controlled the ball, and Soyanchu getting nowhere near him really to cut it out. Lo Celso crosses in. Kovar punches it clear. It's cleared, and Leighton Stewart has it again. Robson now. Robson looking for Gattesis, who's going to have a go on his own. Goalkeeper makes a save. It's going to be a corner. Henry going out to take the corner. We're going to see the rerun of that before the corner. Robson, Gattesis, and here we go, overloading. Decided on that occasion to take a go because he did have plenty of space, didn't have a marker on him. Henry with the corner in. It's a goal. And Dermy Lasala with his second goal of the season makes it 5-0. 5-0. This is Benfica we're playing. Goodness me. Burns usually on the on that one getting in, but on this occasion, or Clive Robson is now tired. 71 minutes gone. It's probably the chance to bring Matondo on, or do we bring Flores on? Let's bring Matondo on. We'll give him the chance to get himself back in the game, show us what he can do. Right. Pump fists. Show me what you've got tonight. I want to see a good display. If you don't, you're not in the game. Stewart with a straight 10 performance, which I think he well deserves. Goosens with a throw in now. Gattesis getting his head to it, and it's gone all the way back to Yogakan. Benfica breaking from the back here. I need to be careful. And lovely ball, and Koeman's tripped, I think. See that again now. Don't think he was tackled. I think he really sort of tripped over. Yeah, he tripped over the player and did fall for Rosado. And the Rosado didn't put it away. Right, 83 minutes gone. It's time to make some more changes. A couple more. Aaron Henry is tired. He will come off for Ben Carroll. And Gattesis will come off for... I'm thinking about bringing Flores on. Give Flores a run out. We don't need Haggy to do any stuff. We can hang on to him for the league matches as we head down to full time. And I think what we will do at this stage, I'm going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to drop a bit of praise, and then we'll go also to cautious and try and conserve. Right, question being is, do we get another substitute? I'm not sure we do, but I'm going to try it all the same. Sam Beckett for... No, we can't. Okay, that answers that one. And there is a free kick from them. Lo Celso. Dangerous here. That's gone over the top. And danger averted. And I think that will probably be it. It is it. And we have beaten Benfica 5-0. 5 goals to nil. A hat-trick from Leighton Stewart. and got us underway after 3 minutes. Should have been 2 up after 10 minutes, but disallowed for offside. But he wasn't to be deterred. Goals in 37 and 60 minutes gave him a hat-trick. And then goals from Gatasis and Lasala from a lovely one from the corner, giving us a 5-0 win. So that will do us the world of good. Outstretched arms, pleased with the result and the performance. We have got to. Your performance tonight was delightful. Gatasis, delighted with your performance. Taboo and Finley Burns in defence, very good. And to be honest, Derma Lasala and Kovar, we'll do Derma Lasala first. Second half was much better, well done, and performance tonight was very good. So there we go. Matondo not having fantastic again when he came on. Wanted him to do something special. Such a positive result must have gone down well with you. Players were getting a day off result. Absolutely, players know they will do. To say a particular result was on the cards would be an exaggeration. How pleased are you at the outcome? Absolutely superb win for us. And let's have a quick look. So Asana are beating, if we can find it, beating Hajduk Split 3-0. We've been beaten Benfica 5-0, which puts us top of the table, and I would say pretty much guarantees now with, we've got 3 games to play. It's still mathematically possible that Asana could overhaul us, or even Benfica, come to that. So what we need to do is we need to win the next game against Benfica, or at least get a draw, and then I think we will be guaranteed knockout stages of the Europa League. We'll see how far we can go. Right, we will be right back with the second leg of this particular tie. We have got other things to do in between, but we will be back for that second leg and see how we get on and whether that will help us qualify for the knockout stages. Be right back. And here is the team that is going to play Benfica in this second game of the episode, and it's Kovar in goal, Gomez, Taboo, Burns, Lasala as our backline. Gomez coming in on the left hand side. Walker is injured, so that's why Gomez is back on that side, but then he's quite good at big games like this, so I think we'll thing in with that. Henry and Beckett in midfield. Beckett coming in on the right hand side, Henry moving to the left. Avila moves out onto the left side of midfield, attacking midfield that is, mainly because Matondo is he's not been performing at all well, and basically I've dropped him from the matchday squad and we'll be speaking to him. He's got to pull his stocks up basically. Blakesley and Gatasis, our other midfielders. Blakesley moving in off the right, Gatasis coming in on the right. One change we do need to make there, we're going to make him into a shadow striker. Stewart is up front as has been. Gomez, Good Johnson, Carroll, Haggy, Robson, Thomas and Flores all on the bench. Haggy, who's not been doing too badly, his stats are pretty good, 7.22 in the last 5, 7.21. He's just giving a little bit of rest, give Blakesley a bit of a run out. Blakesley isn't 100% fit, so I am expecting Haggy to come on at some point. We'll see how Blakesley does in that shadow striker role. I think that's all there is to say. Let's get on with the match and see whether we can qualify for the knockout stages of the Europa League. First half comes next. And you join us with the teams, and this is the game underway. Benfica having the early skirmish here. They're playing in red on this occasion. We're playing in a grey colour. Avila gets the ball forward. Nobody there. I think he was hoping Leighton Stewart might be there. Blakesley in attendance, but we need to be watching them. They are at home, don't forget. And that ball gone out, sweeping wide. It's come inside to Moraes, and well saved by Kovar. And he tidies up. So that was a good save. Well parried, but Lo Celso getting the ball back into the area, but Gomez was there to look after things, and so we continue as we are. Gomez with the throw-in to Blakesley, inside to Avila. Back to Gomez. Gomez to Henry. Henry finds Avila. Avila crosses it in looking for Leighton Stewart, but just too long. And Ergacan picks the ball up. This one over the top, but Burns, no, Lasala's going to tidy this up. To Gomez. Gomez to Henry. Henry back to Gomez. Gomez flicks it on for Stewart. Stewart, that goes out wide. Gattis is now into the area. He's taken a shot. Not sure. I think he should have crossed that for Avila. They have a free kick now. It's in, and Kovar has denied him a goal. Kovar, fantastic save. That's the second one he's made in this first half, and that's gone over the top. I was hoping that it wasn't going to be a headed goal from a corner, which would have been very disappointing. Kovar to Burns. Burns out to Lasala as we come forward to Beckett. Beckett sweeps it over the top looking for Leighton Stewart, and Leighton Stewart I thought was going to get there for a short while. I think he was dithering as to whether to get there or not. We're moving the ball around at the back there. Benfica looking for a way through, but we've got it back to Kovar. Kovar to Taboo. To Kovar. Back to Taboo. Sweeps it inside to Beckett. Beckett back to Taboo. Finds Avila in space. Avila, is he going to lose the ball? Yes, he is, and he's not chased after it as well. So we've given the ball away. It's crossed into the area. It's headed over the top this time, and they're getting close. We need to be very careful. Asana have gone one up against Hudjuk Split. Always thought this would be a tricky game at home. It's a completely different game to the game that we played at ours at the Valley. That's well blocked by Beckett. Shot not getting in, but they've still got the upper hand here at the minute. That's gone out wide, looking for Bogle. Soyanchu. Back to Bogle. And got it through to Piera, who crosses it in, and it's a goal. Rosado is the player that provided the finish, and yeah, they've been looking dangerous. Just realised I didn't put any major and that was Lasala actually, who tried to clear it and got a deflection in trying to clear it. What I haven't done is I haven't set up the opposition instructions. And we need to, for some of these players, I think. Rosado go in hard. Tight marking. Tight mark 3 of these players. He should be on his weaker foot, as should be him. Bogle. Get him on his weaker foot, because he seems to have been a bit... Right, we're going to do that for the minute. Just see if that calms them down a little bit. See if we can find a way back in here. We have a corner. Henry with the corner. Headed back out. Henry back into the area this time. He's crossing the ball. Looking for a way in. Couldn't find it. Lots of defenders in there. Henry still with the ball. Taboo. Back to Gomez. Gomez to Burns. We're coming backwards, which is not good. Burns and Beckett interacting. Moving the ball around nicely. Blakesley, he's tripped in the area, and that could be VAR. We're going to have a look at it. It could be a penalty, which will get us back on equal terms if we, A, it's given, B, if we score it. VAR review coming up, and it's awarded. So that's half the issue. Now the other 50%, whoever takes it, and I think it may be Blakesley, needs to put it away. Blakesley still dusting himself off. Actually, it's not. It's Henry who's going to take the penalty. So a minute into injury time. Yes! We are back on level terms right on half-time. That's his third goal of the season, Aaron Henry. Not been quite so prolific this season, but when needed, he puts them away. Can see the highlight now. I'm not quite sure we've got the jitters today. And well put away. Half time has arrived, and we've not been in this at all right up until now. Rosado scoring a goal after 43 minutes. I suppose there's only a couple of minutes between that being scored and us getting back into the game. So all in all, they've had 12 shots, 7 of which have been target, 1.49 on the XG, 57% of possession. So we've had 8 and 4, 1.34. So we're not a million miles away. A bit down on the possession, but you would expect that away from home possibly. But we have come back into it late in the game here. Can close that gap on the XG. Let's hope for a better second half for ours. As I say, I'll be happy with a draw. If we can get a draw, stick out this second half, then I think that will see us pretty much qualifying for the next round, the knockout round of this Europa League. We'll be right back with the second half. And as you come back for the second half, Leighton Stewart getting us underway. No changes at half-time that I'm aware of. And we are up and running. So, currently in the UEFA Group F, on top there, Benfica are second with 7 points. La Sala's taken a knock now. That's bad news. 63 minutes in. I think it probably can actually make a change. We don't want him out for too long. Good Johnson will come on for him. Anybody else? Not really. Leighton Stewart, he's had a couple of rough games where he's not really performed. Gaddis not performing either, which is very odd. Okay, 63 minutes on the clock. I think we'll just do that one change for the moment. We'll have a look at it. We'll come back and in a few minutes' time, and just Asana have gone 2 up now against Hajduk Split. So they move into third place, just tucked behind Benfica. Benfica will have to start looking over their shoulders a little bit. Gaddis, now he's not playing well. And we've gone past the 70-minute mark. I think time for a bit of a change around. Gaddis not having a good game. He's picked up a yellow card as well. Right. Do we move Blakesley back out there for now? I think we do. Gaddis is going to switch for Haggy. Just going to make that one change. I'm thinking about bringing Robson on the left-hand side in place of Avila, who also isn't having a great game. Oh, we got a few tired legs now. Avila is one of those. Aaron Henry in midfield. Josh Blakesley as well. Let's go down just a little bit longer. And they have a free kick. Definitely don't want them to make it 2. Oh no, he's through! And we weren't marking that, were we? Oh dear, 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 dear. Goosens snuck in there and we weren't marking or watching at all. Asana go 3-0 up now against Benfica, but Benfica back in this at equal points to us. And it's not all over, because with Asana still have the chance of knocking one of us out of here, which means we must berate the team. We're going to drop this to a positive, and we need to do another change, don't we? Who are we taking off? Blakesley is tired. Having said that, Avila is having an awful game out there. Luke Thomas apparently is the player to bring on. So we're going to bring Luke Thomas on in his place. Now, can we get a third or not in here? A fourth? I don't think we can. Right, let's... Hang on. Okay, I'll confirm the substitute. I don't think we can do a fourth change. It's suggesting we can, but I don't think we can. Flores can go out on the right there. No. So I don't know why he's telling me we can do some changes when we can't. False information. False information. Stewart is not having a good game up there either. So I think we might have a final jig around, see if we can get something out of this tactics wise. Haggy, I'm going to move out to the right. Blakesley, I'm going to switch with Stewart. Leighton Stewart isn't best in that position. But then he wouldn't be wherever he goes unless I put two up top. There is that, I suppose we could do that. Stewart as a pressing forward on attack. Let's do that and see if we can just put a bit of pressure on them, change it up a little bit. I'm going to ignore that because we can't do anything about it. We'll start now. Beckett is tired in midfield as well. Burns back to Kovar. Kovar finds Taboo to Beckett. Leighton Stewart out to Gudjonsson. Gudjonsson now. Can he get a cross in? He can. And it's headed. The goalkeeper didn't do much with it. It's bobbling around in there. They've cleared it. Santos getting it clear. And what an opportunity that was. Ergakan didn't really do much with it. And we didn't profit from that at all. We're in injury time now. It's headed out. Blakesley, come on. Into the area. It's gone very wide. Haggy has to go all the way out to get it back into the area. That's a bad pass. And I think that may be our last chance. Well, no, having said that, we are 92 out of 95 minutes. Burns comes out. Beckett has come tracked all the way back, but that's gone deep and they could get a third here. Goal differences. If we're going to lose, let's lose 2-1. That's gone out. And I think that is it. We've lost this game. Really... not unexpected. Not unexpected. To be fair, we were up against it at their place. I'm surprised we're beaten 5-0 at our place, to be fair. But I think that was a bit of a obscure result when it comes down to it. So out of the two games. But having said that, we have beat them on... if it was a game, a knockout round game, we have beaten them on aggregates by 6 goals to 2. It says I can't fault any of your performances, but I can, to be fair. Right, I think what we're going to do is I can't fault you your effort, but performances wise, Avila. I'll point the finger. He deserved to come off. Gatsis, disappointing. Point the finger. You let yourself down out there. Deserved to come off. Just there's a number of people. I mean, I think Kovar kept us in and saved the game from being a cricket score. He's demotivated because I said that you have delighted performance, and he did have a good performance. Outstretched arms. Pleased with how he did today. For Aaron Henry, who really was probably the only bright shine. Taboo did his bit in defence, really, as he always does, but the rest of it was very, very disappointing. Gomez not doing his job on that right-hand side today, as either on the left-hand side, rather, today. So that's where we're at. predicted to be beaten heavily today, but only lost by 1 goal. I'm pleased with how we played collectively. It bodes well for the future. We did some things well, we did some things not so well, but at the end of the day, a defeat is still a defeat. What impact does Gooson's goal have on your team? Losing this way is tough for the players to know. I hope that we react positively and work harder. I think that's probably it. So this is how the table looks. Asana winning their game by 3-0 against Hajduk Split. All that means is we've got to beat them when we play them in the next, I think it's the next game. So as it currently stands, we are top of the table on goal difference. 9 points, same as Benfica. Asana could still overrule us if they are to win both their final 2 games. But they do have to play Benfica again, to be fair. So I think we're all right goal difference wise, but we could have, with a draw, secured promote, basically. We could have secured the qualification for the next rounds. Right, we are coming back, episode 75. We're coming back. We're going to play Nottingham Forest in the Premier League, and we will see Asana, which is the next game in the Europa League. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with all future episodes of this series. Obviously it will end at the end of this season, and obviously our FM22 series, which is up and running, making Tottenham Hotspurs again. If you've not seen that, go and have a look on the on the particular channel, and you will find it on there. Obviously, we will have a new series that will come out once the full series is released, and you've seen this on Friday. The new FM22, the full version, will be out, I think it's on Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday. And when it does come out, well, then we'll be looking at the next series, which will actually follow this in. So we have to finish this series first, and then we'll start the new FM22 full fat version save, and I'll tell you more about that in the ensuing weeks as we get through these particular episodes. If you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel, all the things I've just mentioned, then you need to follow me on Twitter at JustOffside2 is where you need to be. And I thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's extra episode, and we'll see you for the next episode, which will be episode 75, and it's out on Tuesday. Until then, it's a big goodbye.